as tensions and pro-Palestinian demonstrations at Columbia University in New York grow. Tonight, a Jewish leader at the university is now urging students to stay away over what's being described as extreme anti-Semitism on campus.
I really do believe that these protests have lost the plot, so to speak, and have really just turned into incitement of violence and Jew hatred.
New York Mayor Eric Adams condemning videos such as this, which he says shows a young woman with a sign pointing to Jewish students stating Al-Qassam's next targets. In a letter obtained by NBC News, Columbia Rabbi Elie Buechler writing to students, "It deeply pains me to say that I would strongly recommend you return home as soon as possible and remain home until the reality in and around campus has dramatically improved." Going on to say, no one should have to endure this level of hatred, let alone at school. Nick Baum says while many of his peers have left, he's chosen to stay.
Your reaction to the letter?
I feel disturbed, but I feel it is completely indicative of the horrible disturbances that Jews on campus have been feeling over the last few days. As a Jew, I no longer feel welcome on campus.
A Columbia University spokesperson tells NBC News in part, "We are acting on concerns we are hearing from our Jewish students."
So he has been
Republican Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, who played a role during a hearing on anti-Semitism at Columbia this week, now calling on University President Minu Shafiq to resign. Tonight, the White House weighing in, saying in part, while every American has the right to peaceful protests, calls for violence and physical intimidation targeting Jewish students and the Jewish community are blatantly anti-Semitic, unconscionable, and dangerous. They have absolutely no place on any college campus or anywhere in the United States of America. Last week, an unauthorized encampment on campus led to more than 100 arrests.
I was one of the students arrested, suspended by the university. All of these students know the risk.
Tonight, an escalating conflict growing more contentious on campus. George Solis, NBC News.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.